watch. They make you a better fighter to go through fights like this. But you did eat big shots. You're going to roll for the leg, and then have to cover up more shots were coming. Do you remember the armbar? He picks you up and drops you right on your head?
Yeah, I saw that. I was unaffected by the drop, but the punches, definitely, I knew right there. I was like, I got to lock this in. So as soon as I grabbed it, yanked it, just dialed it in, there we go.
And a lot of the time, we like to win dominantly, but these are fights that make you a better fighter. You know that, right?
100%, man. I mean, I've been in the sport, not for nothing, for a long time. I've been training since I was like 4 years old. I've been training with my dad, Kosakowski, training with my team over in Waterbury, Connecticut. Shout out to PSDC. Dana White, let me get that shot. 4-0, 4 submissions, what else you want?
Here I am, once again, Jessie Kosakowski off of a big win. Jesus, you don't know how to lose.
Man, just getting it done one by one. You know, I told them, I'm like, let me get that UFC shot. Let me get that UFC contract. They threw a title shot at me. Hey, you know what it is. We're going to accept. I guess I'm going to go for the title shot. Let's get it.
Now, title shot, I mean, you were looking at John Gotti before. He's way in the back burner right now. You're going for a belt. How pumped up are you to get that title?
Real pumped to get the title. Plus, you know what I mean, if anything, I deserve it. You know what I mean? I'm 4-0. I got 4 finishes. I just finished a guy in the first round who had tons of experience. I mean, you look at his record. I mean, he's had tons of fights. If you look at his amateur record, tons of experience. We're getting it done one by one, man.
Very impressive here. I mean, you weathered the storm. You came back. You got the submission. Now, he was complaining a little bit. We had him on here for a sec. It looked like he did tap. What can you tell us happened in that fight?
I locked it in. I know I had it because I felt his arm popping as I had it. So, I mean, I said, bro, tap. And we got it done. I mean, he got up and started complaining, but Robin Black even said that the guy definitely tapped. So,
yeah, we saw the same thing over there, and I got to say this. Seeing you from this go to this right now, I mean, you are just rising up. I mean, you got to be on fire. How do you maintain this poise, this calmness?
I think just from experience. I've been doing this my whole life, so it's like, it's almost like I was born to do this. It's in my blood. I even have written in one of my bios on like Instagram, it's like fighting's in my blood. You know, being under my dad's been doing martial arts since the 1960s. I mean, I've been training literally since the day I came out. You know what I mean? As soon as I was out of the womb, you know what I mean? I was training, so I've just been in this for so long. You know what I mean? I don't know how not to fight. You know what I mean? It's all I know.
I tell you what, it is a pleasure to watch you get in there each and every time in and out of the cage. We are fans over here, all the MMA-Holes fans. Congratulations and good luck with that belt.
Thank you, bro.
I am here with Ryan Jett, who just got done fighting Jessie Kosakowski. Now, Ryan, Jessie Kosakowski, he got you into that armbar, but I saw you slam him on his head right before that.
Slam him right on the head. Oh my goodness. He's got him.
And it looked like you almost got him a couple times. It looks like he almost got wobbled a few times, but that could have just been from my perspective. What about you? What do you think when you hit him?
I definitely, well, first off, shout out to CES Fights. You know, I'm grateful to be on the promotion. And, yeah, I rocked him a couple times, you know what I'm saying? And then I went and I smelled blood. I'm like, he hurt, you know. I go in, he give me the armbar. I rampaged him. You know, I hit him like one time, and he didn't go out. I went to pick him up again. Then they stopped the fight, said I tapped, but I didn't tap.
Now, I did see when I was watching from the big screen over here, when you got up, it looked like you were arguing with the ref a little bit. Can you tell me a little more about that?
Yeah, I was just like, what the heck? Like, I didn't tap, you know what I'm saying? And then he was like, yeah, you did. It was verbal, whatever. I'm like, I definitely didn't say that. I didn't say tap, you know. But when I first picked him up, I went, bam, slammed him. Second time, I went to go do it again. He stopped it on that. Okay. So, minor setback for a major comeback. I learned. It was a learning lesson. Good promotion, I guess. I'm pretty sure the ref job's harder than mine. At the end of the day, like, he's got to protect people that are trying to hurt each other and shit. So it's like, either way. But, no, I mean, he was a tough guy. He was definitely holding on my arm pretty strong. So.
Now, Jessie Kosakowski, he is a very widely talked about fighter at the moment. And he, on social media, they like to start riffs with people, kind of create a hype for their upcoming fights. Did he ever create a hype with you on social media? No, actually, I was happy he fought me because most people don't want to fight me. I had people backing out. They were supposed to fight me. Yeah, so I was actually happy he took it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, he's got to be tough. He took the fight. Most people don't want to fight me, so, Okay. Okay. And what was your plan of attack? What was going through your mind when you first went into this fight?
Bang, bang. Yeah, I went to go get him. Like, I don't play around. Like, yeah, I don't hug. I come out there to strike. You know what I'm saying? That's what I came to do. So, yeah, that's all I was on. Yeah,
that's the only way to do it.
Yeah, you know.
All right, so what's next for you? What's next for Ryan Jett?
Anybody. You know, it doesn't really matter. Anybody, anywhere. I'll fight anybody. I've been saying it for the longest. Yeah, I was supposed to fight like 2 or 3 people on this card. They backed out on me, you know. I mean, whoever. It don't really matter to me. Yeah, my goal is UFC, so I just got to start back over on my win streak, you know.
All right, so if you had one message to send out to Dana White, you said that you were looking into the UFC. If you had one message for Dana White, what would you say to him right now?
Oh, I'm not coming to hug. I'm coming to bang. Like, yeah, if I'm talking to Dana, he know I'm action-packed. I'm going to hurt him. I'm coming out there to let them hands go and an exciting fight what people want to see. Like, I train jiu-jitsu, but it's boring. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, so, I mean, yeah, I'm a come in and bang. All
right. Well, Ryan Jett, it was a pleasure speaking with you, and we hope to see you fight again soon. You're an excellent fighter, and we were very entertained watching this fight.
Have a nice night.
All right. You as well.
Nick Newell's on the card fighting Anthony Castillo, who's got on record 20 fights, but off record about 37 fights, so that should be a pretty good fight.
Let's hear for Nick Newell, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Nick, did you feel pressure coming into this fight? You got a guy on short notice. You don't know a lot about him. This is a really meaningful fight at this point of your career. How are you feeling coming out here?
Shout out to Mr. Castillo for stepping up. He had a fight that fell through, and I had a fight that fell through, and he came and he brought it, and I was the winner, and I'm very appreciative of him to come out. But for me, I have the best team in the world, FAA, the best team for me. I've been working with these guys for 15 years. I've been grinding for 15 years. I've been fighting professionally. I've been grinding for 19 years. I've been fighting professionally for 10 years. I'm 15-2. What the fuck are you thinking, UFC? Let's make this happen.
I mean, let's be honest. You're a category 1. You're a talented fighter. You're smashing this, guys. Do you have any theory as to what the problem might actually be? I mean, any sane person would put you in the UFC fighting the top guys in the world.
It doesn't matter. Let's just make it happen. Nothing else matters. Wyatt, Daddy loves you. Let's fucking do this, baby. Let's go.
Okay, I am here with Jessy Miele. She fought Elizabeth Phillips tonight, and she won via unanimous decision. She was a 7-3 fighter, now 8-3. How do you feel tonight about your win?
I feel good. I feel awesome. Elizabeth Phillips, you know, was a veteran of the UFC and of Invicta. I appreciate her coming out. Lots of things for me to work on always. Just happy to come away with the win with that one, though.
All right. Now, I saw that Elizabeth was getting a little tired throughout the fight. You know, it seemed like the longer the fight went, as expected, you know, it seemed like you were dominating it more and more. What was going through your mind when you were fighting her?
You know, I think that I was just really happy with coming out there. I felt really confident and calm. There's just a couple times, though, I definitely should have put on a couple more moves, did a couple more things differently. But, yeah, I was just really happy with the results.
All right. Now, I understand, and you've been on the show before. You've become a good friend of the show. We're always excited to see you come on. What is next for Jessy Miele? Like, where do you plan on going from here?
Next, right now, I'm going to go upstairs. And I'm just kidding. Yeah, right now, I mean, honestly, I am going to get back in the gym and work on a lot of stuff. You know, coming away with the win is awesome, but a lot of times when you come away with a loss, you're like, what did I do wrong? Let me work on this. I definitely came away with the win, but I still have a lot of things I want to work on, and I'm excited about that. So that's next, getting back in the gym, and then taking it to the next fight. I want to fight as soon as possible. If for CES would be awesome, or whoever wants me to be in their division, I would love to be at the next level, whatever that is. Okay. So, you know, let's go.
Sure. Now, do you see yourself? Do you have desires to go more towards Bellator, UFC, anything like that?
Absolutely. You know, I've been always asking, constantly in touch with people with the UFC, with Invicta. So I mean, guys, I'm ready. Like, take me, please. Like, what else do I gotta do? Let's go.
Well, that's a good thing. If you have one message that you wanted to get out to somebody, you know, whether it was for Invicta or UFC with Dana White or Bellator, what would be the message that you'd like to send out to them?
You know, I'm in the gym pretty much every day of the week. Practically every day of the week. I am one of the hardest trained people. I train as hard as I can. I will put on a performance. I want to put it to the next level. I want you guys to give me that call. I'll call you. I'll come do whatever is necessary. I'll make weight. I promise. Let's go.
Now, you haven't had really many complications when it comes to anything like that, you know, making weight or anything. Do you think that down the road that's something that's going to be a problem for you, or do you think as a professional fighter you've got your mind focused, you're in the game, you're ready to go?
You know, it's a mindset. It's hard. It's not easy, but I've definitely learned. I do practice a lot with the Dolce diet. I've listened to his books and his podcasts, and I do the work and I put in the time, and it is not easy at all, especially with a full-time job. But I am getting better every time, and doing it the right way where I'm not killing my body. So I felt really great this time around. So.
I've got to say, we definitely respect you over here. You're a great fighter. We love watching you. I mean, the fight that you had tonight was fantastic, and we can't wait to see you fight again, no matter where it is, whether it's CES or whatever. It's great. We are extremely excited to see you fight.
Can't wait to get back in there. And I do thank Elizabeth Phillips for coming out here and taking this fight. So it's awesome.
All right. Well, Jessy, Miele, it was good meeting you. Thank you for jumping on.
Thanks for having me, guys.
So do you think that this event, now this is the second time we'll be at the Connecticut Convention Center, you think this event is better than the last one and it will only get better from here?
Yep, we actually had to add a little bit over 500 more chairs just to fit Gotti's fans.
What? All right, now I gotta be honest with you. We saw a little extra security here tonight.
Yes.
Is it because of Gotti?
I don't know.
He knows.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, 1 minute and 36 seconds into round number 1 by knockout, and still undefeated, John Gotti III.
I'm here with your winner, John Gotti III. Let's hear it for this artist right here. Now, John, you come out here very focused, very intense, but very, very focused. Were you seeing everything from the beginning here? Were you feeling the flow of this fight?
Absolutely, you know, just want to come out being composed, look at what he's doing and feel him out, and then we go from there. Once he initiates a grappling, then it's a fight.
I saw Ryan Flair in your corner. You've got high-level guys coming in and trying to corral that thigh like he did. Did you feel any threat? Did you have any worry at all when he got in deep on the thigh?
No, like you said, I train guys like Ryan Flair and Hugh McKenna and all my people around MMA. They prepare me second to none. You know, I train with killers every day, so I'm not worried.
For me, it's been a great honor to analyze your work as a young martial artist. But I'm asking myself now, how far can you take this? You really look comfortable out here. You're in great shape. You've got a good mind for this. How far can you go?
As far as we can take it, we're going to go as far as we want to go. It's all about hard work, dedication, staying focused, staying humble, and getting the job done, one fight at a time.
Now, John, congratulations again. These are your people. This is your moment. Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank all my coaches, Derek Panza, Ryan LaFleur, Hugh McKenna, my number 1 training partner, Long Island MMA, Team Gotti in the building, Hartford, Connecticut, CES MMA, and everybody who supported the event. Thank you.
All right, I am here with Justin Valentin. He's a 2-1 fighter right now, looking to get further into the world of MMA when it comes to fighting. Justin, tell me a little bit about yourself. How did you get into fighting?
I started about 7-8 years ago. Started with my cousins, Johnny Lopez and Robert Rios, and they're professional fighters as well. Just started training with them, just looking to get in shape. I really like the competitive side of it, so I just started competing a little bit more, and then I hopped in the game and started fighting.
All right. Now,
these guys right here helping me out. It's my coach.
All right. Let us know what gym do you fight out of?
I fight out of Underdog MMA in Hartford. I also train with Soul Fighters BJJ in Cromwell and Ascension Athletics in Bristol too.
Okay. And are you looking to get into any fights in the future with CES or any other promotions?
I'm actually trying to come back here. If they come back here in the fall, that would be awesome. Just taking a little layoff right now. I just got married. Oh, wow. So thank you. So yeah, I'm just trying to spend some family time right now. Just still training and stuff, but looking to get back in like August, September, October, around that time.
Okay, and what's next for Justin? Are you looking for UFC, Bellator? Does it matter to you?
I just want to get a win under my belt. I'm coming off a loss fighting here at the end of March. So I'm just looking to just iron out my skills right now, just work on my boxing, work on my wrestling, and just try to iron out everything and come in here more polished and on point.
Okay, and I have a question. If you were to find yourself building up your MMA resume and say Dana White was ready to take you, what would be your number one message to Dana White?
Yes, I'll take that.
All right.
I just want to get to the next level. Whatever I could do, I want to put some wins on my record, some dominating wins, get to that next level, whether it's UFC, ONE FC, Bellator, whatever. I want to be fighting the best fighters in the world, and I want to pull all my skills together and do that.
All right, well, Justin, we wish you the best of luck, and it was great meeting you, and we hope to see you professionally fighting down the road. It's going to be great.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys.